Here is the story of Raj, who joined a growing startup as a mid-level manager. His role was to oversee the implementation of the founder's vision and ensure the team stayed aligned with the company's goals. Raj was confident in his abilities and believed he could bring innovative ideas to the table. He was eager to make an impact. During his first strategy meeting, the founders shared a detailed plan for a new product launch. Seeing an opportunity to contribute, Raj suggested a few alternative approaches. His ideas were creative, but the founder decided to stick to the original plan. Raj felt slightly deflated, but he brushed it off and moved forward. Over the next few months, Raj continued to propose ideas during meetings. Each time, his suggestions were acknowledged, but ultimately not implemented. Slowly, frustration crept in. He began to feel his contributions were invalued. He even started thinking, why am I here if they don't listen to me? Eventually, Raj started holding back his suggestions. He became a passive participant in discussions and meetings, and his enthusiasm waned. Raj didn't realize that his role was not to create the vision, it was to execute it. The founder valued his inputs, but had a broader perspective, informed by years of experience, market trends, and long-term goals. While Raj's ideas were creative, they didn't always align with the company's immediate priorities or the founder's vision. By retreating into silence, Raj unintentionally created a negative impression. The founder noticed Raj's disengagement and began questioning whether he was the right fit for the team. Raj's reluctance to adapt made it seem like he couldn't commit wholeheartedly to the company's mission. He was about to get fired. However, as a last resort, the founder decided to have a one-on-one meeting with him. In that pivotal meeting, the founder shared some advice. Raj, the founder said, I value your ideas and I encourage you to keep sharing them. But understand this, not every idea will be implemented. It doesn't mean your input is important. It just means we have to make choices based on the bigger picture. When I decide on a course of action, I need you to focus on executing it with the same passion as if it were your idea. That's how we succeed together. Those words struck a chord. Raj realized his mistake was not in offering suggestions. It was in taking rejection personally and letting it affect his performance. From that day forward, Raj approached his role differently. He continued to suggest ideas but accepted rejections with grace. When it was time to execute, he gave his all heard, even when he was not convinced with the approach. Over time, his dedication earned the founder's trust, and more of Raj's ideas began to be implemented. And ultimately, Raj became the chief innovation officer of the very company he once almost got fired from. The journey of Raj illustrates a vital truth that you are hired to implement your employer's vision, not to replace it with your own. Here is the 5 mantras to thrive in your career. First one is understand the bigger picture. Your employer or founder likely has access to more information, experience, and insights than you have in the particular field. Their decisions are often informed by factors you may not be aware of. And second one is embrace rejections gracefully. Expect that most of your ideas will not be implemented. This is normal. The rejection is not personal. It is about alignment with the current priorities. Each rejection is an opportunity to refine your thinking and suggest better ideas in future. And third one is stay engaged and keep contributing. Don't let past rejections discourage you from offering ideas or participating in discussions. A silent employee is often mistaken for a disengaged one. Your role is to suggest, adapt, and execute, not to decide the final course of action. And fourth one is commit wholeheartedly to execution. Once a decision is made, It's your responsibility to implement it with passion and precision, even if you don't fully agree with it. Your job is to make the founder's vision a reality, not to second guess it constantly. And fifth and final one is recognize the value of implementation. Ideas are nothing but only as good as their execution. By focusing on implementation, you prove your reliability and build trust. Over time, this trust can lead to more responsibility, influence, and the opportunity to shape decisions, ultimately be a decision maker. Think of yourself as part of a larger story, a story where the founder or employer is the author and you are a key character helping bring the plot to life. Your ideas, suggestions, and creativity are important, but they are tools to support the story, not to rewrite it. When you align your actions with the vision of the company, you become an invaluable contributor. By embracing rejection as a natural part of the process and focusing on execution, you demonstrate professionalism, resilience, and a commitment to the shared mission. In the end, your role is not just about following orders, it's about becoming a trusted ally in the journey to success. You don't have to be the captain to lead. Sometimes the strongest leaders are those who row the hardest when the waters get rough. Remember, you are not just a role on a payroll. You are a character in a bigger story, played with purpose. And who knows, with time, trust, and dedication, you might find yourself shaping the vision alongside your employer. See you there. Thank you.